What's up guys, Jared here, Paintbrush Samurai. As promised in the earlier video, multiple videos in one day because I was out of town and unable to upload. Today's episode, or tonight's episode, is going to be about why are we taking time to learn the mindset of warriors anyways, right? What is the mindset of samurai going to help me do in my art, or how is it going to help me economically? How is it going to help me in my life? Why am I taking advice from samurai a long time ago in history? Why are we listening to these guys? Why is this going to be the direction of my life? Why do they have the journey of life down, right? I'm going to speak a little bit metaphorically here, but stay with me, all right? If you were preparing yourself for combat with another person, right, hand-to-hand combat, you're going to train yourself in fighting, right? You're going to find a warrior, you're going to find a UFC fighter, and you're going to ask them to teach you how to fight, right? Why? Because this is the most effective method of mastering your body for the form of combat, right? Sounds pretty obvious, but training to fight is the best way to fight, right? Now, like a football player might be better at fighting than the average person just because they're big and strong, but if you're just interested in kicking the other person's butt, you're going to study fighting, right? So we're applying this same idea to our ideologies and mindset because we're going to be in a fight, and we're going to be in a fight with other people, we're going to be in a fight with ourselves, and we're going to be in a fight with the world. We're going to be in a fight with other people because we're going to be competing in a market, right? What kind of market are we going to be competing in? I don't know, whatever your field is, right? If my goal is to be an animator, I'm going to have to compete with other people who are animators. I'm going to have to compete with other people drawing. I'm going to have to compete with other people coming up with stories, and I got to beat them. It's a competition. It's a fight, right? It's a fight for survival because the winner gets the job, and then if you have the job, you make the money, so you get to live, right? So it's literally a fight for survival. But it's going to be a battle of strategy and technique, right? We're going to be at a war with ourselves because most people's natural tendencies are to be lazy and to not really do anything and not be that productive, right? Most people are pretty lazy and unproductive, right? So you're going to have to fight with yourself and your inner fears, and you're going to have to learn how to conquer these, right? Something that warriors know how to do, right? And you're going to be at war with the world because there's just going to be natural objections to what you're doing. There's going to be things that get in the way. There's going to be different problems that you're going to have to face, family, personal, job-wise, right? So we're going to have to be a combatant of all three of these opponents, right? So we need to study the strategy of warriors, right? The techniques of warriors, the mindset of the fellow samurai, right? Because they were masters of combat. Right? And I'm not talking just about samurai, although I'm obviously a particular fan of those, but look at Spartan warriors, right? Those guys lived their life for combat. They knew how to defeat opponents, right? So we're going to apply those same ideologies, those same strategies, and we're going to apply them to our mindset. And that's why it's important to adapt a warrior-like mindset into your lifestyle. All right, maybe we're not going to be swinging swords. Maybe we're not going to be throwing babies off cliffs like the Spartans did or whatever, you know. But they did have a lot of wisdom, and they did have a lot of control and self-discipline. All right, that's one of the biggest things that warriors had is self-discipline. All right, they learned how to push through tough times, and they learned how to make the most wise decision. All right, now I know also when a lot of people, they think of warriors and their mindset, they think of hatred and anger, and they're like, I'm gonna go beat some people up or some shit. But if you look at the greatest warriors, they weren't fueled by hate. Alright, we're not gonna fuel ourselves with hate to do work and be productive, better people. No, the best warriors were never angry. In fact, they were totally cool, calm, collected, and they won because they had the best strategy. They had the best mental toughness. They had the best technique. They were mentally sharp, physically strong. Right? These were the best warriors. And what do these characteristics also have in common? oh, they also fall in common with a great successful man of today, right? You look at great businessmen or great athletes or great artists, right? None of them have the tendency to be lazy or not creative or not mentally sharp or didn't compete with other people. It's like, no, right? The best animators had to be better than the other guys, and they certainly were fueled by a competitive drive to beat the other opponents. And as you know from previous videos, if you watch them, I've been reading a book about Osamu Tezuka, who's known as the god of manga. This guy was a competitive beast. He was totally friendly to everybody, and he made tons of friends in the manga area, but he competed with all of them ferociously, right? Hey, dude, your manga's awesome, but I'm going to work my ass off to make a manga way better than yours. It's going to blow it out of the park, right? That's my goal, right? I love animation. I think it's a beautiful format. I'm going to try my best to make animation that makes all other animation look like shit, right? Alright, this video is running long, but this is why I think that we should all try to apply warrior-like mindset to our lives. And that's why I made this YouTube series, so that I can help all of you guys, anybody watching out there, apply warrior-like mindsets to their lives. And hopefully, they can accomplish everything that they set their mind to. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'm Jared, Paintbrush Samurai.